You remember in Chord Voicings Phase I, what we did was we did some very basic things to kind of get you familiar with the concept of voicing. Remember, voicing is when you're splitting up chords between hands. So for instance, if I do something like this, that's an E-flat major chord, and it sounds a lot different than this. So what happens is when you play a chord like this, and it's very basic formation, you don't get the most interesting sound. So that's the whole concept behind voicing, is to kind of open up the sound a little bit and make your chords sound more professional. So in Chord Voicings Phase II, we actually go through and we learn two major set of voicings that a lot of professionals use, and that will actually be the building blocks for your whole chord career. Now, learning the voicings is fine, but when you actually see these voicings in action, or hear them in action, I should say, then that's when you really realize the whole power of what's going on. So just to give you a sample, some of the chords we're going to be playing in the Chord Voicings Phase II program, we're going to do some chord progressions as a way to put these chords into action. So just to give you a sample of the sound that you can get, let's try something like this. That's a professional sound. If you play the chords like this, we're in the key of F, for instance. If you play the chords like this, the G minor 7, which is your 2 chord, to the 5, which is your C dominant 7th chord, to the 1, you get that sound. So it sounds like this. Now that sounds okay, but usually you're not going to find a lot of professionals that play their chords like that. They usually open things up. So just to give you that example again, it may not be the same, maybe a little different, but in the Chord Voicings Phase II, I kind of go through everything so that you can learn exactly what's going on. But the same 2-5-1 progression sounds like this. Now what I did, I actually altered one of the chords in there, but you can see that when you play the same progression that way, it sounds a lot better. First way. Second way. Lot different sound.